Okay, folks, well, here we are. We are in the Centricity Suite, and it's sweet. And I'm Jason from the band Downhere. And I have here with me like a room full of rock stars. Like this guy right here. Oh, he looks like he's a little busy. He's having a little chat with Rob Tucker, actually, from Media Ministries in Monroe. And he looks like a fairly important dude. I don't know, but he's good.
This is my wife and my baby.
Hey, man. And this is
French Quebec accent.
Oh, really? No, yeah, I know. Come on. Yeah, you got to do this on the camera. Come on.
I'm not a Quebecer.
That's pretty good. That's
Quebecois.
This actually is not LA, the French Canadian. For those of you who know what I'm saying.
Saskatchewan.
Oh, wow! I'm impressed.
That's money.
Yeah, it is money. And of course, this is Marc Martel, and he's in the band that I'm in. And maybe you knew that. Let's go talk to Josh, because he looks like he's about to bite into a lovely burrito. This is Josh. Josh works for Centricity Records. He's the head, the VP of promotions and radio. Is that correct? Is that your title? What's the actual title?
Manager of marketing.
Manager of marketing.
Radio promotion.
And radio promotions.
Same thing.
It's the same thing.
I also wash Steve's car.
And he washes Steve Ford's car. Speaking of Steve Ford,
On every single one.
yeah, except for curling. We actually have this running thing going where he'll text message me and say, I can beat you at water polo or whatever the sport happens to be. I want to introduce you to a guy who's he's just a special man. Yeah.
John Hayes.
This is actually Steve Ford. Steve Ford is the VP of all things beautiful and wonderful. Actually, what is your official position on the label again?
VP of marketing.
VP of marketing. Actually, when I moved to Nashville, I joined a small group at my church. Actually, Heather and I went to a church that we could walk to, and we joined a community group. And Steve Ford, who wasn't the VP of marketing at that time for Centricity, was in my community group, and so was John Mace, who's the president, or what is he?
He's VP of A&R.
This is Jami Jamgochian. She's also on our label, Centricity Records. Nah. Yeah. I love how everyone. It was pretty good, yeah. And Jamie's had some really, really cool songs. Tell us about the songs. Like, what's going on? It's with you.
What?
I didn't even know your news.
The single that is independent, a large church they're connecting with and leading, and if you're a worship leader, want to lead it in your church, come hear my worship. And it's been really neat to see, I guess, what God's doing with that. In different churches around the country singing it.
It's a good tune. That's a good tune. And we've actually written a couple times at our house.
Oh yeah, but
in the coffee.
The last time I wrote with Jason, I came in all like scattered and on my cell phone. So we need.
It's all good.
Can we have another rewrite? Sometime?
We can have a rewrite.
Y'all heard that, so we're gonna get another rewrite.
Yeah.
This is Germain from Downhere. And
It'll happen.
Downhere CD all the time.
She lies. She lies.
No. All the time. I love that CD. Ask me what my favorite song is.
What is the favorite song?
A Better Way.
Oh, nice. Anyway, so Jami, yeah, she's also on the label. Hey, we're gonna talk to Gabe from Circleslide.
Hello.
This guy has been on the road with us now for 7 years. No.
7 years in County.
Actually, we had a week. He was actually supposed to come on the road with us for the leg of the California tour.
I was able to witness your birthday.
You witnessed my birthday.
That's right.
My 30th
They
birthday.
put a big guitar on a cake, and I think you didn't eat it all. Did you get to have any of that?
I did eat some.
Okay.
But I couldn't eat a lot because I'm training for the marathon.
That's right. You trained for the marathon.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Which he's going to run next year.
Yeah, totally. And I'm training right now, even as we speak. I'm subliminally chained for the.
You're getting the head in the right space. Yeah. If you haven't heard the song by these guys, Home, I mean, it's just one of those songs that you got to connect with. And man, check out their website.
Circleslide.net.
Circleslide.net.
And their website down here.
.com. I was like, does he know our website? That's awesome.
I'm on the message boards all the time, man.
You are? I'm not even.
Yeah, I know. Were you there? No, but it's cool.
Yeah. So anyways, this is Gabe. Tommy is with the Billy Graham, Franklin Graham Association. Is that
A band called the Tommy Coomes Band. I've been traveling with Franklin for 16 years.
16 years?
It's like the Letterman Band for Crusade.
Man, you guys, you've seen a lot of miles then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
a lot of miles.
Yeah. What do you think would be the most interesting or the most memorable at this point in 16 years of travel that you could point to and say, this was a moment. This was
I got a couple come to mind. We were in South Africa in Cape Town probably 8 or 10 years ago, and when the altar call came, there was a great big cricket building. It came running down.
Oh, wow.
You're running down there as fast as we get. Another one was in Angola a couple of years ago. We were out in the country had been in civil war for 27 years, blown to smithereens, and we dedicated a hospital.
Wow.
And then had a little crusade next door in the field, and it was the same thing. Well, it just came running down to meet us. I mean, we love going to these places where people don't have anything at their core, and the hope of the gospel is a great joy to them,
You bet. And the hope of the resurrection, I'm working on a song right now, actually. It's called Hope is Rising Again. And it's sort of a play on words that the real hope that we have is the resurrection. You know what I mean? And ultimately, no matter the disaster that we face, no matter the tragedy that we face in life, that hope is rising again. I hope that we can experience that sometime.
Yeah. It's like that in the second coming of Christ.
Yeah.
They kind of get the reality recentered,
Yeah, most definitely.
Because, if you live long enough, you're going to have heartache and pain and trials of some sort.
Yeah, awesome.
Usually several.
Yes.
And that's when you're tested, and then you're reminded that Paul said, it's not all about here, guys.
Yeah.
It's like you got to keep your eyes fixed on those things that are eternal, those things that are pure, holy, right.
Yeah.
The illicit. So good for you. I want to hear that one.
Yeah. It's still in process right now. I'm still in demo. So, Hey, thanks for talking to me, man.
Good.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. I am standing with Will Graham, and he is distinguished as being Will Graham. And
That's very kind.
Yeah. And he works obviously with his dad is Franklin Graham, and he works with the Franklin Graham Association. And he's here. We actually met with him this afternoon, and these guys had some amazing questions for us. And they're just looking at the music industry, and just tell us a bit about your heart and why you're here at GMA's.
Well, this is my first GMA, so this is all new to me. I can't believe. Luckily, I had a good friend, Tommy Coomes, with me that really made it all possible. We've had a great time meeting all different artists, different groups, and I've enjoyed getting to see them because we're about doing evangelism. We want to see people come to know Christ. We want to invest in the kingdom, and so what we're doing is just trying to find bands or groups that will partner with us to see others come to know Christ. So we have had a great time so far.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it was great to meet you again, and Tommy too, and God bless you guys, and take care. Yeah.
All right, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
This is Daniel Kirkley. He's also a label mate.
Yes.
And
I am a mate of the label.
A mate of the label. And this is your first kind of real GMA, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm tired.
Are you tired?
It's easy to get tired, I think, by the end.
We're not even halfway done.
But no, I flew in last night from California.
You were at the Crystal Cathedral.
I was.
How was it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Fantastic.
I had never played with an orchestra before.
Wow.
They had like a Milky's orchestra.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Did it make you cry as you were singing? Because I know that's really beautiful.
No, I caught a lady's eye who was crying.
She was crying.
And I had to look away because if I see people cry,
Yeah.
I cried.
Sensitive man here,
Yeah.
right here, Daniel
Ladies,
Kirkley.
and I'm single.
And he's single. Check out his music.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.